Yo, what's good, my brethren, my people, my comrades, my soul group. Hey, y'all out there. Shit, y'all know we going through some hectic times right now, but that's all part of the cycle. And while we're a part of that shit, it's very imperative that we are aware of how to have our defense and how to have our offense. Shit, that's something that's been on my mind for a while. Has been the just like the aura, how we really got to get that straight in order to to overcome the spiritual warfare that we in. See, a lot of us in here, we got like motherfucking holes in our aura and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The holes that we got in this shit, a lot of us ain't aware of it. Like, I mean, what the fuck does that mean, son? So shit. As far as the just the being that you are, for you to be a electrobiomagnetic kind of being, there ain't nothing solid about you but the perception. You gotta see just where it goes, like to the from the physical to the unseen. And as far as how the physical goes, that shit is let's break that down. Look at your own body. Every time you get a cut on it, a opening on it, a bruise, or whatever, anytime it gets damaged, you know what I'm saying, it allows access to other foreign entities to come in and infect it. You get some kind of rash, some kind of infection and shit. That's what happened with your physical body. But see, all that's just physical. That's just the body. But we know that when it comes to shit, we know that when it comes to just feelings and shit, and how motherfuckers like getting their feelings, or people be catching feelings and shit like that. Hey, it's that shit gets dealt with too, and ain't no escaping it. As far as your own, as far as your own aura getting that, and I mean, and that's what this unseen shit is. I mean, I see this shit a lot of times in people, but just for people who's trying to catch on, for the defense of your aura, you gotta know what's open. What are you open to? What are you allowing through it? What do you is it manageable for the purposes of your own soul growth? You know what I'm saying? You might got shit here all up around you, all up in your space, all up in your aura, and a lot of us ain't even known to it. So that by the time a situation occurs, a situation happens, and we get past that, we're not knowledgeable of what got inside our aura. Like, that's why we say shit like, something really must have gotten to him. Something really must have gotten to her, acting that way. That's how people be. I mean, and just the way that how that saying goes. I mean, it ain't like somebody got cut and some kind of being went in there and started possessing them. But nah, it's our aura. A-U-R-A, for any motherfucker thinking I'm pronouncing that shit wrong. Yo, your aura is pretty much the shield for this shit. It's for your body. Your aura allows the chakras to be housed in a way where it can actually channel and transmute whatever energies that you got going on around you. So I mean, just as far as your chakra goes, the seven main ones, they're responsible for channeling a certain kind of frequency into your vessel. And as you go on through your life, there's always ups and downs, shit for you to figure out and catch an epiphany on, so that you can have balance in your own life while in this carnation, You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be elevating, creating alchemy with your own losses, with your own physical self. You know, turn this physical shit into gold. So with the holes that you got, it can hold you back sometimes. It can take you off track. It can keep you distracted within. And not a lot of people think to the extent where they get a certain kind of feeling and make the question or address, damn, I'm open to something now. Now even beforehand, okay, just putting yourself in check. All right, am I feeling like, would I be open to what I know is about to happen right now, or would I be like close to it? Shit, I mean, if you know about it, you should always make the uh the the initiative to just to intervene with your own flaws or mishaps or whatever. But not a lot of us do that. We sometimes we just go into shit like our intuition. You know what I'm saying? That be telling us something sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to get that your solar plexus straight. If you are aware of what the fuck is about to go down and how you might feel, but yet you still engaging in that shit, that's because you got a whole lot of holes in your aura that want to take part in that negative shit that's bringing you down, and it's not serving you or anybody else really. It's just keeping you at more and more and more loss of self. So these holes that you've allowed to stay open for so long, they've allowed many other foreign entities to enter into you, possess you, and have you in a certain kind of feeling that is not, like I said, it's just not conducive to your well-being. So, as you learn to question this shit now, am I open to this? Is my aura's fortitude balanced to the point where I know if I experience something that this generator can handle it? Hey, that's something that you gotta ask with every situation that you go through. From the friends that you hang around to the people that you meet at the bus stop, to your workplace, and how the environment of that can be. Shit, for you to be there damn near every day. Shit, many people got holes in their auras and they allow that shit to affect them. I know they allow that shit to get into them and they take that shit home with them. And sometimes whatever they got going on at home, which is where it's supposed to be your free space, sometimes that shit is taken to the work where you can't be as productive, you can't be as inspiring as you might motherfucker want to be, because of what you've allowed inside your aura. It's not you. It's doing this. You at your true self, your higher self knows what it's supposed to be doing. But you see, there's a lot of ways that you've been infected already on a spiritual level. And in the spiritual warfare, you know what I'm saying? They got games where let's see what kind of energy we can get from this. Let's see what kind of energy we can get from that. And you leave yourself exposed to a lot of what these motherfuckers, the higher powers that be or whatever, not to me, but as far as just things going on in social media, movies, social constructs, the things that they feel like people should be doing as a norm or whatever. The way that you grew up, people be like, you're supposed to be open to certain shit. Fuck no. If it's not in compliance with your higher self, you can shut that shit down and close these holes up in your aura. You know what I'm saying? The ways I've tried to address this just in my own life, especially like through my own depression, is asking these questions to myself, asking if like, damn, like what when people be like, damn, why you feel this way? Why are you looking this way? It's because me myself, I used to be like allowing a lot of shit to fuck with me because I mean, hey, I just bear the burden of seeing everything. I bear the burden of seeing too much shit that a lot of people just ain't gonna understand. And it's like really hard to fucking talk about. Very hard. And if you don't have that safe space, not just in the external but within, there could be a lot of chaos and hurt and torture that you be putting yourself through. And it's not something that look at all these negative feelings, man. All the shit where it's gonna have you not being productive in your shit. Frustration, depression, self-pity, self-doubt, uninspired. I mean, would you actually choose to do that shit? Thinking in your right mind. Right mind. Would you actually choose to feel those ways? But yet we live like that on a day-to-day basis. We allow thoughts in our heads that we know we can't survive off of on a day-to-day basis. That's not by I mean that's not just some shit that happens. No, children don't. I mean they let shit go. Toddlers, they let shit go until these adults, these other motherfuckers start telling them what they supposed to be doing, how they supposed to be feeling, and that just throws their frequency off to the point where the balance that they're supposed to have, it just kind of for the kind of entity that they are, it starts the whole magnetic field just get thrown off into the point where all right, now you got a hole, and that shit is not. That's not the way that you should be living. You deserve the best. You deserve what you are supposed to actualize yourself into. You deserve your own pot of gold. It's already within, but you got a lot of these motherfuckers, these entities getting into you and trying to get a piece of that gold. These other forms that get through your hole, they are lesser beings to you. They are it's far from the power that you have. So just imagine for all these motherfuckers to be leeching off you, the people, the entities. Just imagine why the world is set up this way. Just to have you acting as a robot, like you a motherfucking clone or something. People expect you not to have no kind of feelings, no kind of need for rest. Hey, because they expect you to be on some robot shit. So the holes in your aura, it's like that's something that you have to watch out for. It's questions that you gotta ask. What is outside of me that I know I don't need to take home with me or allow into my subconscious or go to sleep with? And if you know that it's not something safe that you want within you, you gotta do what you gotta do to like either avoid that or get your aura straight. You know what I'm saying? The different levels of your body, it ain't just the aura that you got. Your shit go out like a fucking 1,000 miles away. Your energy, it's the pineal gland is like a goddamn Wi-Fi, and it go a whole lot more than the 30 yards or whatever in your home or in the office building. Our spiritual connection ranges wide as hell, wide as the heavens. You know what I'm saying? And the world tries to do what it can to shut that shit down. The more holes you got in your aura, the lesser of a connection that you have to your potential and your higher self. And with all these other lower entities having access to it, we then become slaves. Don't allow yourself to be enslaved by this bullshit. Be opening to something more positive. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have a hole open, you know what I'm saying, have that shit balanced in the way where you're aware of what's about to get through. And try to tame that shit to your own understanding so that it serves you. Gods and goddesses, know who you are. These lower vessels, for everybody to be acting a goddamn fool out here, it's evident that we ain't got our shit right. It's evident that, you know, brothers and sisters is far from doing like what we know we can do. A lot of people waking up and shit like that. I'm proud of that. But for those who, hey, especially brothers like me, who's been through shit like depression and, you know, like trauma and all that, we gotta take on that knowledge and put this shit in practice. Be aware of what you're feeling at all times. Be aware. I mean, just look at the feeling, man. The word. Feel. Whatever fills up your aura, be the shit that you feel. And that's not. I mean, shit. A lot of this shit. I mean, I say because I know it. I've been through it, and I've just trying to like give this this advice out to you, just so y'all are just aware. This deeper shit going down, but you gotta be going up, rise above this shit. Ain't nobody else really gonna give a fuck about you, whatever state you're or and none of that shit. They want your energy. You decide what you do with it. Just be watchful of the gold in you. That's this motherfucker trying to create your reality in the external world, and they're trying to have a hold on your dreams within. And that's the war that we dealing with right now. You got all the tools that you need to overcome all that. It's just a matter of you knowing how to work with that. You know what I'm saying? People got hammers, but they're like, what do I do with this? Ask yourself the questions. Get with some people on the same wavelength. Well, on the wavelength that you're trying to be on. Learn from them. I learn from the different wavelengths as well, just so you can see what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing, as far as your higher self goes. Feel me? So sure, I ain't want to make this shit too long, but just peep game and know what you've been allowing. You know what you deserve. Asante Sana for watching the video. Keep doing y'all thing out there, y'all. I say.